Hello guys, welcome to the Sports from the Library channel. This is Sports from the Library YouTube channel, and you are watching Chicago Cubs versus Pittsburgh Pirates. The match will begin very soon. We will be talking about the preview. Since these teams met last weekend in Pittsburgh, the Pirates went and lost 2 of 3 to the Brewers in Milwaukee, getting blown out 10-2 in the series finale, while the Cubs lost 2 of the 3 to the Braves in Atlanta. You likely are fairly familiar with the Bucks from the last weekend. Fun fact, the Cubs just finished a series at Pittsburgh 4 days ago. However, facing the Pirates again in such a short span is far from unusual since 1969, when the National League split into divisions. The Cubs and Pirates have met in series separated by 5 days 35 times and by 4 days 19 times, including last year. But between 1898 and 1933, the Cubs and Pirates played at one team's park one day, then at the other team's park the very next day. The staggering 68 times. Why? Because until 1934, baseball was prohibited on Sunday in Pennsylvania. So the Cubs and Pirates would play there on Saturday, then board a train for Chicago where they would play on Sunday. Sometimes they even would return to Pittsburgh for a game on Monday. In all, the teams played at Pittsburgh, then at Chicago the next day 47 times, and at Chicago, then Pittsburgh, and the next day 21 times. How do you think today's players would like that schedule? On the other hand, the Cubs had a real struggle taking 2 of 3 from the Pirates at PNC Park last weekend. On the other hand, the better relief pitching the Cubs might have swept that series. The Cubs have played well at home 13-6. The Pirates are 10-13 overall in road games so far this year, but they have lost 10 of their last 12 on the road. The Cubs face Atlanta Braves in a 3-game series for the second time this month, this time at a relay field beginning Tuesday evening after a day off Monday. Hmm. Mhm. Cubs starting pitchers have allowed no runs in 7 of teams' last 14 games going back to May 1st. They had blanked opponents in 4 of the team's first 11 games between April 1 and 9, not counting Luke Little's one inning effort as an opener. Then this had given runs 9 consecutive games. A year ago, the Cubs had 7 scoreless starts through 44 games. 1969 is the only season of the modern era in which Cubs starters had more no-run games through 44 games. They had 13 that year. They had 10 in 2022 and 9 in 2016. They had none in 1942, 1957, 62, 65, and 2000. Their average 3.8. Justin Steele had a rough go of it against the Pirates last Saturday at PNC Park. Let's hope that was That's all I have got really. You saw that outing, perhaps this one will be better. Jared Jones' last start is the Cubs last Friday, in which he allowed 3 runs in 6 innings. Match will begin very soon. Kindly make sure to subscribe.